What's up, guys? Welcome back to Goshen's Games. I am Bumblebee, and today we are going to talk about Sword Art Online. We're going to do another beginner's guide. Today we're talking specifically about the skill slots on your characters. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Going to keep this as relatively short as we possibly can, so that we can discuss the skill slots and what you should prioritize. Okay, so with that being said, to start things off, skill slots require kind of like special items in order to unlock them or to level them up. Now, when I say special items, they're kind of hard to come by. So you got wind medallions, or specifically medallions. The only reason why I say wind medallions is because we're using my Asuna here, who's a wind unit, so she uses wind medallions. So we need wind medallions and rainbow essences. Now, wind medallions are a little bit easier to come by as opposed to rainbow essences, because wind medallions drop from events, or certain events, not all events, but certain events wind medallions will drop from. Rainbow essences, some events might drop them. They got to be special events in order to drop them. Other ways you can get them are from rewards from running events, specifically the point systems, and then you can also get some from the exchange shop. So what should you prioritize here when you're going through this? Because most of the time you're going to be very limited on your items. As you can see here on the screen, I only have 4 rainbow essences, so I'm very limited as to what I can do with everything here. So now, this is all my opinion. I do need to let you guys know that this is based on my opinion from playing through this game, what you should prioritize. Other people might have different opinions on it, so take it with a grain of salt. I mean, what I say is not like set in stone in regards to the tips here for you. You take you take the advice that I give you and you implement it based on what you can do. Because some of these skills take more, or they require more items than others. Like, for example, upgrading the weapon skill, requires less medallions, so 6 medallions, and it requires the other gems, which are easier to come by. So the other crystals, I should say, the other crystals, which are easier to come by because you can freely farm those. So if you don't have enough for any of these, of course, upgrading your weapon skill is better than upgrading nothing. Okay, so I do need to say that. The other thing too to keep in mind is, if you want to hold off, you certainly can. Granted, this is a pretty significant buff. The next level up, so it'll put it to level 3, will raise the attack and crit by 150%. That is a pretty significant buff. So what should you prioritize now, under the assumption that you have enough items? I'm a big fan of the emergency heal skill. Now, the reason why I'm a big fan of this is because you recover 600 HP when you're in standby. So when you have the unit not on the field, okay, so if you're using somebody else, so for example, if I have my Asuna, so my team is Asuna, Sinon, and Kirito. So if I'm using Kirito or Sinon and Asuna is in standby mode, so she's not out on the field, she's recovering health, 600 health every 5 seconds. Now, that 600 health could be life or death. So say for the example, you're using, I was using Asuna, and she's getting beat to hell, and last minute I'm able to switch her out and she's in the red. So every 5 seconds that I'm not using Asuna, she's getting health back, she's recovering. So that helps in conjunction if you have a healer. So this is something that I favor, especially for longer fights. So if you're struggling a little bit, you can beat that boss, but you just need that little bit extra health, this is definitely something that I recommend. After this would be this one right here, which is your sword skill level up, or your weapon skill, or whatever, your battle skill. It's sword skill because she's a sword user. So this increases skill damage by 5% versus earth element types, because wind is strong against earth, so it would make her do even more damage against earth element types. After that, after these two, I would probably go for the combo upgrade, because this reduces the window in order to activate your combos. So it or not reduces the windows, I'm sorry, increases the window, so the combo doesn't go off. Now, why is that important? Because the higher combo count you get, the more damage you do. So once I believe it's every 10 that you hit on the combo. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 hits, and so on and so forth. It increases your damage done to that unit. So that's or to all units, as long as you're keeping the combo up. So that's very important to keep in mind. That's why these skills cost so much, because they affect the units greatly. Now, for intended purposes, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this one, because, like I said, this is the one that personally I prioritize for. So now, emergency heal level 2, Astonish is going to recover 1200 HP for every 5 seconds during standby. That is a lot of health. I don't have enough. I am 3 short of upgrading again. So that brings me to my next thing. Where can you get more medallions? Well, for example, as I stated, you can get it from the emergency shop. That's definitely one way to do it. Or not the emergency shop, I'm sorry, exchange shop. You can get it from the exchange shop. So let's go ahead, let's find the medallions. The weapons, there we are. So these are the medallions. They take 100 of these medium stardust, which you can get in the events. So I'll show you which one you can get in a second. So I'm gonna go ahead and exchange 100 of those stardust for the wind medallions, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do a bunch of them because I can, and I'll go ahead and I'll farm some more of those later. Okay, so I did that. Now let me show you the rainbow essence. So you see the rainbow essence takes 1,000 of those stardust. Okay, so 1,000 of those stardust for, I'm sorry, for 2, 750 for 1, and then another 1,000 for 2, and I think there's a couple more because they always have a few of them that you can do. No, that was it. Okay, that was it. That's it for this time around. So let's go ahead and go back. Actually, let's go into the quest. I'll show you where you can get the stardust currently as of this video. Okay, because if you're watching this sometime later, then you know it's not going to apply to you. But you know, let me just show you currently where you can get it. If it'll load. I mean, it takes a while sometimes to load. Not actually, this game actually loads pretty quickly, so I'm actually quite satisfied with the loading process on this game. Okay, so for that specific stardust, you can get it here. Okay, event details. You see the reward medium 50 stardust, 100 stardust, 50 stardust. So you just go all the way. So it's a point system. So you continuously run this event, and then as you can see at the end, it just rewards you a whole bunch of stardust. So you just run this event, run it all the way through till you get to the last one, and you get all that stardust. So events like that come through quite a bit. I mean, this one doesn't have a time limit, it seems. That was the one I was on just now. This one here, this one doesn't reward you with stardust. Let me go into this. I think this one can give you medallions. No, well, it gives you medallions specific for those characters. But some of these events reward you medallions. Let's see, which one was the one we were running that was giving medallions? I believe this one gives water medallions. Let's see, let's go into here. Yeah, this one gives this one gives stardust. It doesn't give medallions. I thought it gave medallions. Where were we dropping medallions the other day in our live stream? I don't remember, but there is one that gives medallions. I'd have to check it out. I really don't remember which one it is. But anyways, I apologize for that. But so let's go back into my asuna so I can go ahead and upgrade the skill abilities, since that's what we were talking about. I believe they go into my gift box when you make the purchase in the exchange shop, so make sure to go into your gift box, or you're just gonna be like, where's my stuff? And then yeah. because I do that all the time, because I'm expecting it to go directly into my inventory, but it doesn't. It goes into the gift box. So you gotta go and collect it from the gift box. So let's get back into the skill slot on my Asuna. And this goes into what I was saying the other day in the previous video, where focus on one unit at a time. So complete one unit and then move on to the next one, because they take some of them take a lot of the same resources. All right, so that one's maxed out. So she will recover 1200 HP every 5 seconds during standby. Awesome. That is a really, really good skill. So next one I would do is upgrade the damage output for or against earth elements. And I can't do it again because I need another 30. So I upgraded that. So then I can go, not there. I can go here and I can upgrade this one more time, because I believe it's going to increase it to 10 as the last one. So I'll go ahead and upgrade it one more time, just because I don't have enough to upgrade the other ones. It okay, it goes to 6. Goes to 8. So that's fine. So I was able to upgrade quite a bit for my Asuna, which is awesome. That is freaking amazing. I believe I could upgrade some with Xenon, but I'm running out of rainbow essences. And so if I'm out of rainbow essences, I can't upgrade my Asuna any further. So as you can see, I upgraded her to level 2 already. Now Xenon's a little bit different because she's a ranged unit. So I was prioritizing the HP and MP recovery, and then as well as the damage output, so the attack and critical rate, because like I said, she's a range unit. So it's a little bit different when you're prioritizing range versus close up, because range units, since you're in the back, a lot of times you're not, you want to be effective against pretty much all types. So prioritizing the attack and critical rate after the HP and MP is a little bit better versus the sword skill. It's not released yet, so I don't even have level 1, but she does damage. She does more damage against fire types because she's a water type. But again, just being able to do extra damage on all types makes her really good, in my opinion, because she's a ranged unit. So this is gonna max it out, and then the next I would do would be the combo. But I gotta get more water medallions. But again, I want to finish off my Asuna. I need more rainbow essences, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get more rainbow essences. Well, I mean, there's always the grind. I mean, I can do the grind, but anyways, guys, if you found this helpful, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new. Don't forget to check out my Let's Plays and walkthroughs on South Park Fractured Butthole, Persona 5, Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Also, if you're Dokkan Battle fan, Dragon Ball fan, whatever, don't forget to check out my Dragon Ball content as well. So I will catch you all later. You guys have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time zone you're at. Happy Halloween, by the way. I know by the time you guys are seeing this, Halloween is done, but still, happy Halloween, everybody. I will catch you all later. Bumblebee signing off. Peace out.